today's video, I'm going to be trying 8 MREs to see which ones are and which ones are. I am what the French would call les b****. I am not built for combat, I am built for luxury and comfort. With that said, the one way I could think of serving my country productively is letting our great troops know what MREs they should and should not be eating. Now, I'm going to be judging these on like 2 scales. The last resort food scales, because of course when our troops are eating these, it's usually not under the best circumstances, so you have to judge them that in mind. But I will also be judging them in my typical snack daddy fashion if they are legit or if they legit get a pass. Let's begin. First off, the beef taco filling. So you do get utensils, or a utensil, you get a spoon. Orange beverage base. This is our taco filling, Santa Fe rice and beans, whole grain tortilla, a jalapeno cheese spread, nut and raisin mix, a bunch of salts, peppers, sugars, and this is the mechanism that's going to heat our food. Let's see how this is supposed to work. It says to place it against a rock or something. It's not picky. Okay, so we have our heating mechanism here. The hot components is going to be our beef and our rice. These are thick packs, so they both going to fit. Is one going to fit? Okay, and that one. What did I do wrong already? Oh, son of a I tore too much of the bag already. I was supposed to tear up here and not tear down here until it was time to eat. We're going to do the best we can with what we got. This is a nightmare. Already. I'm gonna pour in the water in the bag and just pray to God it doesn't overflow. God, but how's the heat gonna stay in? Damn it, this is going so wrong so fast. We're gonna just wing it. We're gonna see what happens. And now we're gonna let it sit for about a minute. We're gonna see. Ooh, there's sounds. Hold on. It's almost like a boiling kind of happening. Oh God. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes. It's barely hot, but I'm pretty sure that's a user error. So we're gonna make do what we can. I'm gonna try not to fuck the next one up. I'm gonna pump this out here. Oh, that exists. All right. So to give this beautiful attraction a fair shot, I'm gonna pop it in the microwave for a little bit, let it get warm. Actually, just to taste it right. And this is the Santa Fe rice before we put it in the microwave. All right, so while we're letting that nuke, we're gonna try everything else in the pack. A nut and raisin mix, nothing special. Let's just see what we got. No salt, no nothing. Oh, you do got some M&Ms in here too. It's fine, we do the job. About a C, right? Oh my. So here's our Santa Fe beef and rice. Take our tortilla. Oh, and I just realized I didn't put it in the pouch either. That's why. So let's load up our taco. Shell with the quote unquote beef. Do I put the rice on it? I'm gonna put the rice on it. And we do have this cheese and jalapeno spread. We're gonna do that too. This is our taco. Let's see what we can give. Let's give it the old 1-2. That's not bad at all. Hold on. It's a seasoned, chunky beef, a little bit of spice from the jalapenos, and the cheese is creamy. I'm not getting any of the rice on here, but like, I don't know if it's just because I'm hungry, but this is like at least like Taco Bell quality, right? Again, you got some beef chunks in there. Let's try the beef on its own. Like from an everyday scale, it's like a solid like C+, maybe even a B-. But on like a, I have to eat this to survive, this is an A+. This is wild. Oh, and I forgot to try the drink packet, orange drink base. So I think I heard that this is supposed to be equivalent to like Tang, or it is just Tang. You can kind of see it through the cup. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, it's fine. It's your average chemically induced orange drink. I'll give it like a B on both scales. Next we got meatballs and marinara. Now let's try not to screw this one up. This one has an electrolyte beverage, so like their version of like a Gatorade, right? Italian breadsticks, a teriyaki beef stick, so like a Slim Jim, more of that delicious cheese spread, a cherry blueberry cobbler, and the meatballs and marinara sauce. So let's try this again. Put in our meatballs. The berry cobbler goes in as well, right? Maybe the cobbler doesn't go in. I'm gonna just assume it doesn't go in. Now we actually have enough room to fold it over. We're gonna actually put it in the pouch this time. Now it's actually in the pouch. Now we should actually achieve something. It's up against its rock or something. And now we wait. And while we're waiting for this, let's try our cobbler. Let's start with dessert with our thick necks. So it's like a chunk of crust with a berry sauce all in there. You probably can't see that. See if I can get a little bit out of here. It has like the essence of berry. It doesn't really taste like a berry, I don't know, jam filling or whatnot. This crust is just super beat to but on a last resort scale, this is probably a B. But on an everyday scale, of course, this is going to be about a D. Chocolate chip cookie in here too. You get double dessert. I mean, it's a cookie, right? Let's just see what we got. It's like the exact same texture as like a Chips Ahoy crunchy cookie. Those are ass to me. But again, if you out on the field, this would be heaven to you. I think it's like about a B on both scales. The teriyaki beef stick. This has to be like a Slim Jim. It looks like a thick Slim Jim. Yeah, it's literally like one of those, almost like those hot sausages you get from like a hood corner store. This ain't seeming too bad. You guys are eating pretty good so far. A shiny meat rod. It's one of those meat sticks that are really tender. There's a little bit of a snap when you bite into it. A little bit of sweetness, a little bit of saltiness. That's about it. About a C- on the regular scale. About a B on the last resort scale. The orange beverage. It's a mildly flavored Gatorade. It's fine. About a B on the end of the world scale. D on the everyday scale. Okay, so this did get solidly hot because I followed directions this time. Ooh, there we go, baby. Literally just sauce and balls. Breadsticks as well. They look like little pizza crusts, right? Got 2 balls. Let's see what we got. It's a sweet, herby sauce. The meatballs are tender. They don't fall apart. Breadstick with sauce. This is like a Lunchables pizza crust. That's not bad. Am I just fat? Why is this food actually pretty good? A little bit of cheese. Get in there. Meat, cheese with the breadstick. This is like another A on the war scale, and even on the normal day scale, probably about a C. It's not bad. Wow. Next we have cheese pizza. Very excited for this one. My nips hard as hell for this one. This is what the pizza comes in. All right, so we got that cooking. We're gonna try the jalapeno cashews. It's great, something you would get from Planters. It's salty, good little bit of heat. It's about a B on both scales. A colostomy bag of applesauce. Ooh, that's some of the sweetest applesauce I ever had in my life. Kind of see a little bit right here. It even has like a more yellow than normal hue with corn syrup. It's about a C on the normal scale, about an A on the military scale. Got crackers and peanut butter. It's like a really big communion cracker. That's a little plop. I do appreciate them trying to give the troops like comfort food. Something like this could really like boost morale because food is super important to the psyche. That said, this cracker is no salt, no soul. The peanut butter is peanut butter. Give the peanut butter a B on both scales. This cracker, about a C on the military scale, and I should say actually an F on the non-military scale. First Strike energy bar, a chocolate flavored energy bar. Ew. It's like one of the best chocolate smells I've ever like smelled in real life. Interesting. It's like crispy rice in the middle, right? With like this, almost like a healthy Tootsie Roll they're going for, surrounding the crispy rice. It has that protein bar taste, but a heavy cocoa flavor almost matching that. But a C- on the non-military scale, maybe about a B on the military scale. Okay, this is very hot. Oh, bless its heart. This is our cheese pizza. We're here for the taste of. An immediate F on the non-military scale. This is kind of nuanced because it's a really good dough. A little sweetness there, it's fluffy, and then you do get the cheese and the tomato sauce, right? And these things would be amplified if you had just not had real food in God knows however long. And then if you can open up a pack and get a slice of pizza, I mean, it kind of would do the job. This might be a solid B- on the military scale. Spaghetti with beef and sauce. While that's cooking, cranberries, just dried cranberries. It's fine, about a B on both scales. Chocolate and hazelnut protein powder drink. It'd be nice if this could like give the illusion of a milkshake. Imagine being in the middle of battle and you could whip out a goddamn milkshake. So outside of battle scale, I would want to give this a D, but it's a protein mixed with water. And for those of you who take a protein supplement, you know if you mix it with water, there ain't too much saving it, you know what I mean? So thinking of that, I would probably give this a C. But from that military battle scale, this would be a tasty beverage. This would be probably about a B. A chocolate chip toaster pastry. We're looking at a Pop-Tart, right? This is better than a Pop-Tart. Ugh. The crust is like a soft cookie, an amazing texture. Chocolate chips in the crust? How are Pop-Tarts such ups that these military rations are better? This is an A on the civilian scale. This is an A+ on the military scale. Spaghetti and meat sauce is done. A bright basic tomato sauce. You got good chunks of meat in here. They do not skimp on the meat. You got a cheese spread as well. This is literally like just almost American cheese. Civilian scale, about a D. Military scale, be about a B-. Chicken noodles and veggies in sauce. Oh, you got Skittles! What a treat. Skittles! What? If I open up one of these while I'm doing battle for my country, when I pull out some Skittles, I probably win a damn fight myself. An A+ on the military scale, about a B on the civilian scale. Crackers, peanut butter, and apple jelly. Our peanut butter cracker and apple jelly. I've never had apple jelly. I've had like, what is that called? Apple butter. That's an A on both scales. An applesauce with raspberry puree. The applesauces are just so damn sweet. But you can tell they added like a lot of like citric acid, ascorbic acid, excuse me, to give it a bit of that just tartness that you would want from an applesauce. But it's not bad though. If it was chilled, this would probably be about a B- on a civilian scale and an A on the military scale. Okay, our chicken noodle and the veggie is ready. It's just so gelatinous. Ooh, I'm scared of this one. It actually has an amazing flavor. There's garlic in there, a bit of onion in there. The chicken is tender. The noodles are a bit overdone, but you can't really expect too much or less from it, right? And you really got really good chunks of all white meat chicken in there. If this was just heated up like properly, this could be a banger. Military scale, about a B. Civilian scale, C-. Chili with beans, pepperoni pizza crackers. I'm imagining those Keebler pizza cracker things they used to have. Oh no, they're not. They're combos. Maybe a little less salted. A on the military scale, about a C on the civilian scale, because I hate combos usually. Open up the cornbread first. That is sexy. It looks like some hot water cornbread. Oh yeah, baby. I mean, it looks right. It looks chunky. It looks homemade. See what we got? Yeah, it definitely tastes like cat chili. Cornbread is fire. Sweet, cakey, moist cornbread. A little too sweet. It's almost sickeningly sweet. Let's try it with the chili. Yeah, that chili is just really lacking. All you taste really is just salt and tomato. Got a good bit of meat, some nice beans in it. The chili I'm gonna give about a C+ on the military scale, about a D- on the civilian scale. Cornbread gets an A on the military scale, but about a C on the civilian scale. Chicken chunks white. That's just an oddly put together title. Barbecue corn nuggets. Oh, they're just corn nuts. They must not be able to legally say like corn nuts. About a C on both scales. An apple cinnamon energy bar. So is this gonna be just vaguely reminiscent of plastic like the other one? Nope, yeah, no, actually it is. It smells like apple pie, but it has the look of like a sugar baby. This one tastes like a very cheap cereal, but then you have that protein bar undertone, right? Chemically supplemented type of a taste, right? About a D- on a civilian scale, maybe about a C on the military scale. All right, the white chicken chunks. Ooh, and you got liquid. Like it resembles tuna more than it does chicken. Let's just try one like raw dog it naked. It even has the texture of tuna. Fine, I guess, but why is it vaguely fishy? They give you barbecue sauce. Ooh. And then you get a tortilla with this too. On the tortilla, no need to pack it because I'm just taking one bite. Pretty good texture. The sauce is like a sweet, almost smoky barbecue sauce. About a C on the civilian scale, but maybe about an A on the military scale. Also, these are like the little packets they give you in here. I haven't tried any of this stuff. A moist towelette, salt, chiclet style gum. And finally, beef stew. More Skittles, peanut butter, a multigrain snack bread, what is that? And grape jelly. And they give you a little baby Tabasco. And this is our multigrain snack bread. Now I hear the word snack and I'm thinking like it's gonna be some kind of dessert. By the looks of it, it's not. I should probably try it by itself, right? Lunchables, pizza crust again, a little bit of sweetness to it, borderline cakey, but a super strong flour flavor. You don't ever really taste a flour flavor, but you taste the flour in it. Is it good as a peanut butter and jelly though? Snack bread with peanut butter and jelly. That is very enjoyable because the bread texture gives you like a cake or cookie vibe, right? But then when you add the peanut butter to give it some richness, the jelly to give it that sweet, a bit of tart. Yeah, oh no, this is a banger. This is far superior than eating some punk ass communion cracker with peanut butter and jelly. This together is about a A+ on the military scale, C+ on the civilian scale. All right, time for beef stew. Let's just see what we got here. That's it right out the pack. Some potatoes, some carrots, your bits of beef, your still solidified broth or whatnot. There's some peas in here too. A little bit of everything in that bite. Let's see what we got. Very scary texture. The surrounding like broth is right now like a mashed potato texture. I guess because it didn't get fully hot. Carrots super mushy, like putty, but the chunks of beef are right where you want them to be. They are super tender, fall apart, but not a lot of flavor, not a lot of salt. You taste, it's just not great. But, our little emergency Tabasco, this would pop my balls. Tabasco all up in there. Boy, Tabasco can fix almost anything. It's literally exactly what it needed. A little bit more of a kick. The salt, they knew that this was some weak ass beef stew. About a D on the civilian scale, about a C+ on the military scale. With the Tabasco, it's about a C civilian scale, B+ on the military scale. Then lastly, a vanilla pound cake. Like it looks just like the cornbread. How is it drier than a cornbread? It's obnoxiously sweet. It almost tastes more like a cookie than a cake. But again, middle of the war zone, this has to be about a B for someone, but it's about a D for regular old me. Are any of you active military, or do you know anyone close to you who are active military? Have you ever tried an MRE before, or any type of wartime ration in any capacity? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what I should try next. And I do want to make the point to say that this video is not to undermine the food that the military has to eat. This is just a video for entertainment, hoping to give myself a little bit of a appreciation of what the military does for all of us, even if it is in the most basic remedial way as trying some of their food. Salute to our troops. I appreciate you. I've been me. You continue to be you, and I will see you soon.